can. I believe with all of my heart, with all of my mind, and with all of my soul, I believe that many times the problem is we try to handle things. I'll say it. I believe with all of my heart, mind, body, and soul. I believe that many of us think that we have the solution to the problem. I believe with all of my heart, mind, body, and soul, I believe that many of us believe that we have the answer to the question. I wish I had help. I think that many times our problems lie within us because we've read some articles or we've seen some documents on television and we think that we can work it out. I am reminded of an old story. The old story talks about a traveler that had gone on an African safari in the wild jungle. The story goes that this traveler had gone on this wild African safari in the wild jungle, and it was extremely hot. It was extremely humid. He had began to get hydrated, and not only did he began to get hydrated, but the traveler followed his guide, and his guide had a machete in his hand. And with that machete, he began to cut down the tall grass. The guide was leading the traveler, and with that machete, he began to cut down some of the underbrush. But yet, out of frustration, walk with me, somebody. Out of frustration, the traveler that was with the guy, being heated and hydrated and tired and wearied, asked a question out of frustration. Do you know where you're going? And can you get me out of this wild jungle? And all the guy did was turn around and told him, I am the guy. Somebody missed my story, but I really don't have time to break it down to you. When we look at it today, you and I live in a wild jungle. This world is wild. This world is wicked. This world is crazy. This world is chaotic. And in used to be. Schools now are not like they used to be. A lot of students now are not like the students used to be. That's a tall grass. Even when we look around, the economy now is not. Wish I had it. I told y'all I like old church. And old church, they used to get with the preacher. And when we look at it, even in the midst of a government that shut down, that's a tall grave. And you and I, all we are just some poor pilgrims of sorrow that's traveling through this barren land. And as we travel from earth on our way to glory, it gets hot, we get hydrated, we get weary, and we ask the question, is there one that can help us with our problems? And all I can give you the answer is there is a God. Have I got help in here? I said, have I got help? I am crazy enough to believe that Jesus can do anything. I am crazy enough to believe that, Terry, that Jesus can heal my own cry. I'm crazy enough to believe that Jesus can answer by and by. Have I got somebody? Well, not only do I believe that Jesus can hear me when I call, and not only do I believe that Jesus can answer me before I fall, I do believe that you can't make me die. I know it's too much about it. Before I run out of here to the 3 o'clock service, let me break down this text. Jesus. This side sound like they know him. Jesus. This side sound like they may get to know him. Jesus had been on the mountain with 3 of his disciples. I'm not good at math. You are the chairman of finance. So that was 12 deacons. But he only took 3 with him. So that means he left 9. Am I right? And while they were up on the mountain, Peter started to shout. Peter said, it's just good. Let me try that again. They're on the mountain. And Peter said, it's good. You missed it, but I'm going to try a 3rd time. It's going to the charm. These three that are called the inner circle, Peter, James, and John, they now come down from the mountain, and since they have left the peak, they are now in the pit, and whenever you're in the pit, you're going to have some problems. And there was a multitude. A whole lot of folks. And you do understand, you ain't the only one with a problem. You ain't the only one with an issue. You ain't the only one that didn't get a good night's sleep. And so, since he comes from the peak to now the pit, they are the problem. And in the multitude, there came one and kneeled down to Jesus, which shows how humble I am. I understand that I can't come to Jesus and stand straight up, but rather I got to kneel down before the Almighty King. And I understand that one thing about it, a man cannot stumble when he's on his knees. You can stagger and stumble long as you're walking. You're on your knees. Here it is. He's on his knees. And the reason why he's on his knees is not only because he sees sheep, but he's on his knees because there is a certain situation and certain circumstance that knocked him down. There are some things that you just can't stand. But there are certain things that knock you to your knees. Show us your hands. He sees Jesus. And he falls to his knees. And he issues up kids, we start sweeping stuff under the rug. Like God don't really know what's going on with my child. No, this man said, my son is a lunatic. I didn't write this in there. Have I got somebody? He has mental illnesses. He's a lunatic. He's dangerous. He's a lunatic. He's crazy. He's a lunatic. But watch this. That's Matthew's account of it. But when you read over in Luke, and Luke gives his account of this young boy, Luke says that he has a dumb spirit. And that dumb spirit grabs my boy and pins my boy to the ground. That dumb spirit grabs my son and makes my son, while he's on the ground, he twists and turns and he foams at his mouth. That dumb spirit gets my son, pins him to the ground and shakes him and shatters him and makes him foam at the mouth. That dumb spirit make him gash his teeth. That boy has such a dumb spirit that it makes him run into the fire. Now, when I was growing up, I got to help y'all help me. I got to help you. When I was growing up, we had a saying that said, curiosity killed the cat. There she goes. She said, and the dog too. And so, as a child, when mama would turn the burners on the stove, you saw the flame. That's blue, red, and orange. You saw it. And you would inch, when mama wasn't looking, you would inch your way to the fire. Wish I had something. But you didn't have a dumb spirit. That you just put your hand on the fire. You might have eased your finger. Come on, help us. Can I tell you about this boy? It said oftentimes. That means he did it time after time after time. I know it's hot. I know it's going to burn me. But that dumb spirit tells me to keep doing it. And a lot of us know what's wrong. Oh, amen. And they live it out in the church. A lot of us know what's wrong. And although we know what's wrong, many of us keep doing it over and over again. Why? Because dumb spirit. A dumb spirit ain't smart. A dumb spirit makes you do dumb stuff. Try it again. A dumb spirit makes you do dumb stuff. And oftentimes, he not only runs back and forth into the fire, but oftentimes, he runs into the wall. Can't swim. And you know, what you normally do is you normally put the big toe in. Feel the in deep water.